Hey everyone, welcome back to English 111. I'm your teacher, Bethany Hunter. Hopefully you've watched the other videos so you know a little bit about me, but I want to talk today more about your syllabus. Now, you can actually find your syllabus here. I'm going to bring it up on my computer, but what we'll do is we'll just go through that for a couple minutes. Hopefully it won't take too long. So I want to give you just a little bit of information. So here is just the way to find me. I have also posted in an announcement my door schedule. I am the coordinator for the Writer Center, so sometimes I'm in my office, CA 115, and sometimes I'm in the Writer Center upstairs in the library. So I've got this like right here, so you can kind of go back and forth and find me if you ever need me. Most of the time, though, your best bet is I'm going to be in the Writer Center, just so you kind of know I'm just always up there. Anyway, let's go back to the syllabus. So we have my division chair. My office hours, I'm here most days from 8:30 to like 2:30. So if you ever need to get up with me then, you can. If you need other hours, just let me know. Okay, so I want to move on to the required text. For this class, the only thing that you're going to need is a little seagull. And so you actually paid for this already with your class. So the little seagull is available right here. So you can click in that and just get right to it. Really, for this class, I'm only going to use it for citations, but just so you know, it's here. So anyway, we'll move back, and then we're going to talk about this class and like what the goal of this class is. To me, the biggest goal of English 111 is to learn how to write essays. I know you're like, duh, but there's a lot to it. So one of the things that we talk about is recursive writing, and so that means basically you don't write a paper the night before it's due. You write a paper, you review your paper, you revise your paper, you edit your paper, and then you come back to your paper. And so that's what we mean when we say a recursive process. And then we're going to write different kinds of papers. For this class, you're going to write a narrative, you're going to write a visual rhetorical analysis, there'll be plenty of information about that one, and an argument essay. And hopefully you're going to reflect on your own writing strategies. We'll do that in different assignments. And then at the end of the semester, that's how we'll have the quiz too. And so then we're going to use digital information. Basically, that's going to happen in your visual rhetorical analysis. We're going to start working on how to find sources and document those in MLA format only. Then we are going to compose text. That's basically write papers. And then what you're going to do, we're going to collaborate actively in a writing community. For this class, I actually allow the class to go to the Writer Center instead of peer review because I've noticed that students really don't like peer review. So anyway, I'm going to move on. The assignments that we have for this class. So we have two things, high stakes assignments and lower stakes assignments. The high stakes assignments, they count more for this class are the essays. Those are your big things. And all three of those essays combined are 60% of your final grade. So that means each one is worth 20. The other 40% of your grade comes from like homework assignments, discussion posts, essay review, quizzes, and reader responses. And so just so we go ahead and are clear with our time, so I say please allow up to 2 weeks for feedback for just the bigger assignments. Everything else I can easily do in the week, but usually I say 2 weeks for higher stakes. Okay, make sure that you turn everything in. I prefer everything in Microsoft Word. I think you can turn things in PDF, but I can't make as many comments on there. So anyway, and I would say hopefully at this point you're very savvy with the technology, so make sure that you get that set up. And then Office 365 actually gives you a version of Word, Excel, and PowerPoint for free. I'm not talking about the digital one, the online 365. I'm talking about the good one. So if you need any help finding that, let me know. I want to talk about our grading system. This is Coastal's grading system, and so hopefully you're pretty clear with that, what equals what. So I then want to talk about course evaluation. So this is how your grades are going to be broken down for the class. Notice that the narrative essay, the visual rhetorical, and the argument count more. Essay reviews, that's when you take your papers to the Writer Center, 10% of your grade. Quizzes are 10%, discussion posts are 10%, and reader responses. I like this. I know there's like a lot of little percentages, but that means that not one thing can kill your grade. So if you miss one assignment, you're still okay. Y'all, the attendance policy. This one is a little bit of a bigger deal. For this class, if you miss one assignment, you are withdrawn from the class. That is a heavy like attendance requirement, but that is Coastal's requirement. And so if you are withdrawn from the class, please let me know. I will reinstate you. I don't have a whole lot of issues reinstating students. So please, if you are disenrolled, I can put you back in. Okay, make sure that you check your Coastal email. Late policy, all of my assignments are going to be due on, actually I want to talk about this a little bit more with this. All of my assignments are attendance assignments. So everything you do is going to be an attendance assignment for this class. And they are all going to be due on Sundays at 11:59 and Wednesdays at 11:59. So y'all, I have to take attendance then. So if work is late, that means you can be disenrolled from the class. So let's try to get all of our work turned in on time. And then that goes back to due dates. Everything is 11:59. If you do have late assignments, I deduct 5 points per day for every kind of assignments. And then I will offer one low stakes grade replacement to any student who meets with me virtually. This needs to be done before midterm, so you've got like a month to do that. Okay? So essay review. Instead of doing peer review, students hate peer review. It takes a lot of time. Some people feel like it's not very useful. And so what I've decided to do instead is I've decided to require for each of your higher stakes assignments, your 3 essays, to go to the Writer's Center. So that means each time you go to the Writer's Center, you are getting 3.3% of your grade, okay? And so each time you don't go, you are losing 3.3% of your grade from your final grade. So silly way to miss points there. We do have 3 kinds of meetings, but I will let y'all read that. And then there's also a link to the Writer's Center. And if you have any questions about that, please let me know. We have reader responses, which will be a 1-page written response to your homework. That will be in MLA format. And then I want to talk a little bit about things that I don't like in my class. I want this to be a safe space, so I do not want racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, religiously intolerant language in this class. You can say what you need to say without being mean. We are here to hear each other, and we are here to present ourselves in an academic way. So please know that any unwelcome words in this class will lower your discussion grade. Okay? Really, that's the only place where you talk a whole lot to each other anyway. Academic dishonesty and plagiarism. Y'all, plagiarism can happen on your bigger essays. They can happen on your reader responses, but they can also happen in your discussion forums. So if you are plagiarizing in your discussion forums, if you do it once, I'm upset, but if you do it more than once, then I'm going to give you a 0, and we're going to have a conversation about it, okay? So let's not do that. Resources for this class, the Writer's Center. The ADA office. So if you have any accommodations, like in high school you had an IEP or you have a 504, please make sure that you meet with the accommodations office and get those accommodations to me, because I would love to help. If you find that you are like struggling a little bit in the class, one of the things I'm probably going to end up doing is allowing you to meet with, or referring you to, a student success coach. They can help you. I mean, they're really helpful, and sometimes like just meeting with them and kind of showing them what you're going through has really helped. Okay, I'll let you read the Title IX statement, and that is really all I have for syllabus. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Hey, y'all have a good day.